Go ninja, go ninja, go. Go ninja, go ninja, go. Go ninja, go ninja, go. Go, go.
Look at me today, guys. Let's have a look. Look what we got here. Straight from Daiwa. It's the CC80 HSL. Left-hand retrieve. Open her up. Let's go and open her up. I promise I will do a review. So, box comes with the instructions. You got the reel in there, secured pretty tightly. Good packaging. And this is what it looks like. Back it up a little bit. That's what that looks like. It looks like a, kind of reminds me of Corrado K, Shimano kind of style as far as the reel setup. It's pretty light as far as holding it right now. I'm gonna throw this on my old rod that I used to have, so I didn't want to spend too much, so I went with the like a budget, if you would want to say, budget reel. And so I believe this one was about, give or take, $59 plus tax, shipping, whatever. Yeah, it's a 7.5 to 1 ratio. I believe it's like a 4-bearing bait caster, left-hand retrieve, of course. Got the settings here for the free and max, and then your drag. So it means just your typical bait caster reel. So we'll see how that goes. Alright, so as promised, I am going to do a review today of the Daiwa reel, CC80 HSL left-hand retrieve. I got it on the old school. This is my very first rod that I ever had. It's a Field and Stream, and it's a Dick's Sporting Goods brand. It's a Tech Spec black. It's just 6.6. That's what I'm using as far as the rod length, and it's a medium, and it's a fast tip. But this little rod, don't get me wrong, man. I mean, it's a budget rod, but it's got me plenty of big fish. This is what I started on. Well, except the reel. The reel's new, but it's not about the rod. It's about the reel today. Using Carolina rig on this today. I have a double sinker on there, so I have the 1/2 ounce bullet weight and a 1/8 ounce egg weight with the bead, my swivel for the Carolina rig to split that part from the leader. And then I have a leader line, I'd say about maybe like maybe 4 foot, maybe a little less. You know, I just use my arm length and a little bit extra to measure. That's how I do it, and I like it long, and it works. And then I'm using brush hog today. Normally they do like this one. We'll see how it goes today, and we'll see how this first cast is. Hopefully I don't burn this on the first cast. But I did set it right. See how it's dropping, the rate of fall. I like it like that. It's fast. If you're not used to bait caster just yet, you want to go ahead and slow it down a little bit. Normally, here, I'll show you guys. Normally the rate of fall should be, if you're new at it, should be about like that right there, if not even a little slower, actually, like that. So that's how you know. And then as you get better, you can loosen the spool right here, this little knob. If you go forward or away from you, you're loosening it. If you go towards you, it's tighten it. So it's going to be a little more tighter and not so loose. And then this is your braking system right here. So if you go more to the free, that means there's no brake magnetic braking system on it, on the spool here. So it's going to freely throw. So the more you loosen it, the further you can cast. And then the more max, more braking system on it, so it's going to be shorter casting. So you would play and adjust with that as well if you're new. If you're already using it, then you know what to do. But let's see. First cast, perfect. And the reel itself is actually pretty light. This one here is a 7:5:1 gear ratio. You can see right there. It's black on chrome, and the shape of it kind of reminds me of the Corrado K Shimano system, especially here in this little design area. So it's what caught my eye. Never tried Daiwa before, so we're gonna give it a shot and see. Got him. On the new reel, guys. Look at that. First cast too. I haven't really pulled it yet. Let's go, baby. Okay, so for the review of the reel, didn't get to do this at the lake. So that's the reel, the Daiwa. Again, that's the CC. Let me turn it around. It's the CC80 right here, and this is a 7:5:1 gear ratio. So it's perfect for sea rig. It's not too fast, not too slow. And so I was throwing this all day. Actually, I didn't even go to my Corrado K and my Phoenix rod. This is the Field and Stream rod from Dick's Sporting Good that I bought a couple years back, or actually years back. And this is my very first rod actually. And so I retired it, but then I thought about it and I was like, you know what, maybe I'll bring her back out, And you know what, it did good today. I got a total of 5 fish on this, and the first cast was actually a bite too. So, and that was like a 14.5 or so. So the rod is great. It's a 6.6 medium fast action. And then the reel is actually the CC80 Daiwa reel here. What caught my eye on this one is actually the styling. It kind of similar to the Corrado K, especially like the handles here, and then the drag, and then the actual handle itself that's built. And it's a black on silver. And I think this reel is actually really good for the price that you pay. I paid $59 and tax and I believe shipping was free. But the reel itself is actually durable. It's nice. It's smooth. It's small. Like even for a 4-bearing system, it's actually pretty good. It's actually pretty smooth, and it casts pretty far. For the budget, it's perfect. Today was good. It was this job. It performed. On the reel itself, I put the 12-pound line, and it fills it up pretty good. You can go to the max, and even the 12-pound line is not a big deal on the spool. It still casts pretty far. So, I mean, that's pretty much I think that I can cover. I don't think there's much more to it, but it handles the sea rig just fine. I haven't really tried anything else on the reel. I wouldn't recommend any swim baits or anything like that. This is not a swim bait reel, so I would recommend getting something bigger if you wanted to go that route. But for like drop shot, sea rig, T-rig, T-rig, Texas rig, sea rig is Carolina rig, little things like that. As long as your rod is compatible to those particular you know, rig setups, then I would recommend, you know, this little budget reel, and it works just fine. Review, go ahead and give a thumbs up, give a like, and go ahead and subscribe, hit that notification button, so then next time you will see more Bass Ninjas and me getting the hook set, and then maybe more reviews. So thank you guys for watching. You guys have a good one.